Okay, so everyone is going to get a piece of clay like this. And the first thing I need you to do is take your stick, we use it like a knife, and you are going to cut this into 2 pieces, but one piece should be larger than the other. So I'm going to cut a piece like this. Okay, so big piece, little piece. Take the little piece and pat it into a ball. Okay, then this is going to become your rug. You're going to press it down a little bit. You don't want it to be completely flat. And then you're going to get a texture plate. I'm going to use this doily. Brain can think of the word for a second. I'm going to use this doily because I like the design of it. And then I'm going to press it down because I want to make that texture in it. Okay, so I'm going to pull that off, and then I'm pretty happy with this texture, so I'm going to set my rug aside. I don't need to do anything else to it. It really is better if you don't. I am going to smooth out this edge just because it looks a little cracked. So you don't want to have the cracks in it because it doesn't look good. So I'm smoothing out the cracks a little bit, and then I'm going to set the rug aside. That part is done. Then I'm going to take this piece, and I am going to cut it in half. And then I am going to cut one part of it in half and in half again. So it becomes into 4 pieces, just like we did yesterday. And then I'm going to take those 4 pieces and I'm going to roll out coils. And this may be a little bit more clay than I really need for these legs, and that's fine. Okay, you want them to be about as thick as your index finger, okay? And we'll roll all 4 pieces. And notice I keep moving back and forth because I want this to all be about the same width. Okay, set that aside. Keep going. I need all 4 of my pieces. It needs to be a little bit thinner. It's a little thicker than the others. Okay, so I'm happy with the width of all those. I'm going to cut the length because they definitely are too long. Okay, so now I'm going to bend the end of these to create my paws. Paws or feet or whatever. Then make sure I do that with all 4. Set those aside. Then I've got this next piece, and this I'm going to cut into 2 pieces. And again, one is larger than the other. Set the smaller one aside, take the larger one, and it's kind of already on its way to the shape you want. You just want to kind of get rid of the edges. So you don't want it too flat, but I definitely need it longer. And I am pretty happy with that in relation to what I want for my rug. And then I'm going to take this part, I'm going to slice off a little bit that I'll use for details. So I'm going to roll it out to make the head. And then I'm going to, actually that's a little bit large for my body, so I'm going to cut off a little bit of that. Okay, and now I'm going to roll it again. Okay, and then we're just gonna pull out the edge to make a little bit of a snout. I'm making a cat, so I'm not making a very long snout. And then I am going to take some of this bit of clay and, oh, too big. I don't need that big of ears. I'm gonna make, maybe bigger than that. I'm gonna make some triangle ears. And definitely have enough for tail. Now, yesterday I showed you how to make one that was standing up. Today we're going to make one that is sitting down. Oh, what am I doing? That doesn't need to go in the water. Toothbrush and water is how we attach things. So remember, we use the toothbrush and water to attach things. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach the head to the body right here. Trying to make sure that I'm liking how this will work for what I'm planning to do. Actually, I'm going to turn it that way. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, so then my legs are definitely way too long. So I'm going to cut them off so that they're the same size. And then I'm going to attach the legs and 2 legs in front. Front legs. Okay, and then the legs in the back really need to be bent, and I'm gonna kind of make my cat sit out to the side like this. I think my legs might still be a little bit too big, but we'll adjust if I need to. And you are probably not going to get this far today, and that is totally fine. We can always attach things tomorrow and get them done that way. I'm trying to make sure I'm attaching where it makes sense to have legs attached and then bending up. Okay. So, like this. So I need to attach it to the rug as well. I don't know how well you can see what I've got going here. And then I need to attach it to the rug as well. Oh, my legs got a little bit smushed. My clay's is really soft. They're stuck together. Yeah, they're a little long. I'm gonna make these a little shorter. And you can always adjust as you're going. If you decide you don't like the size of something, or if it's a weird shape, you can always adjust it. Realizing maybe you can't see what I'm doing as well as I would have liked. Oops. So now I'm attaching the ears. I'm gonna attach the tail. The biggest thing I'm going to tell you with the tail is you want the tail to, it's a little too long, you don't want the tail to be sticking out because that'll make it super fragile, but if you make it like attached to the rug like that, it will stay on really well. Okay, so here is my cat sitting. It definitely needs a little bit of work, but you get the basic idea, okay? Hopefully you get the basic idea. Okay,